We're back. We're back.
Oh, we are live.
We're here.
Woo!
Lit.
Where are we going? Yep, it's pulled up. We're live here for TD3 Live episode 2 or week 2. What are we calling these? Are we calling these episodes or how are we doing this?
These are streams.
Yeah.
These are freaking streaming sessions. Ain't nobody keep track of streams. That's lame. We're here to vibe. We're here to chat and just yap.
Yep, this is great. But yeah, man. So obviously, if you're joining in right now, you know the NBA in-season tournament is going on right now. Pacers versus Celtics is on. We're gonna be watching along with that. I'm gonna have the scoreboard on screen for you guys to keep up with us. Half the stream is gonna be that us keeping up with what's going on. The other half is gonna be us making our own 30-team NBA bracket tournament. You saw it in the title. How do y'all want to do this? I think we should do this based on which team would win in a playoff series if they played each other. Does that make sense to y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
head to head?
Do that.
What's the alternative? Because that's what I thought we were doing in the first place.
It could be. I mean, some people would be like, which team is just better? Like, which one? You know what? You're right. I guess that is the only option. So,
Yeah.
You wanted to make it an in-season tournament part 2? We already got it. Adam Silver made it for us right here.
yeah, everyone's joining the chat. What's up, y'all? I see Crayon spam in the chat. Love it, love it. I see you guys. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a 30-team bracket while we watch the in-season tournament game. It's all randomized, so it's 1 through 30. 2 teams have to get a bye in the first round for it to make sense. So you're gonna see that random teams are in the 1 and 2 seed. It's all randomized. Just we're gonna go matchup by matchup, decide who we think is the best team. Keep y'all entertained while you watch the game right now, because it's a long game. In the fourth quarter, we'll lock in, we'll watch heavily. But right now, we're gonna do our bracket.
Let's go. Let's go. Listen, everybody's asking for the Skims review. Mo, did you get more Skims?
Sadly, no. The budget is not looking right now. Prioritize certain things in life.
Gotta get you out the hood first. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, get me out the hood first.
Someone said donate to your Skims fund.
Nothing is more important than me and Snatch. You need to get on that. Right? Yeah, need to be snatched.
Listen, we got all these crowns in the chat. I love it. How y'all doing? How many people we got in here right now? We got a little over 300 people in here so far. Love it. Let's get all the crayons going. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch to this media angle. As y'all see, we got the scoreboard on the screen like I told y'all, and we're gonna do this bracket. So you see, it's fully randomized here. The Mavs got the 1 seed in this randomizer. Don't pay no mind. Completely random. Then we got Pistons 17, 16 Lakers, all the way down to 30, and the Bucks got the 2 seed. So the Bucks and the Mavs get a first round bye. After that, things get interesting. So let me zoom in so people can see it good. Get people a second in. Now we're just gonna start. I think we should do this where we'll decide because there's 2 out of 3 of us. After that, if there's any disagreement, we'll use the chat as the tiebreaker. They'll decide for us.
The determining factor.
Yep.
Okay.
So first round, we got Pistons versus Lakers. Who do you got advancing?
The Pistons haven't won a game since like 1997. The last time
I saw this the other day.
1997 is crazy.
It's been forever. Listen,
it's close. We gotta give the Pistons their respect, but I think we're
no,
gonna
we
go
don't.
Lakers.
No, we don't. They don't. They just don't deserve respect right now.
Next up, we got Nuggets versus Rockets.
Oh, this is a good game. It's actually interesting. The Nuggets or the Rockets Chiefs. Yes, it's not going to be a stomp out.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. It's a good game. It's a terrible series. The Nuggets here.
Yeah, the Nuggets obviously win that for sure.
Yeah.
Outmatched, outclassed.
We got Jokic versus Baby Jokic. I don't know. It could go either way.
Jalen Green? I don't know.
Shout out to Ime.
You're the one that loves Jalen Green. You've had a lot of takes about him being a star in the making. You're not riding with him
against Jokic? No sir. No sir. No sir. I know. Listen, I like him a lot. I know his limits. I know where he caps out at. Jokic is not somebody who wants to mess with me.
Okay. We'll go ahead and give the nod to the Nuggets and keep it moving. Rematch of last year's playoffs: Cavs versus Knicks.
Cavs versus oh my goodness, this is a good ass game right here.
Yeah, well, kind of. We saw the series. It wasn't the best series in the world.
Yeah, the Knicks look better this season than the Cavs. That's the obvious, but where are you leaning, Donovan?
Oh, the live scores are working.
Y'all make y'all picks. Y'all make y'all picks.
Why you
know where I'm going? Because you know where I'm going.
Oh, you know, this is one. Let's go ahead and go straight to the chat for this one.
They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know.
Unless they pick the Knicks, then they know.
Then they know. Okay, well, we're gonna do a little poll. We're gonna let the chat decide this one because we know we're gonna be skewed on this one because Donovan is a Knicks fan. We love the Cavs, so we're gonna let you guys decide who wins this matchup because
we won in a playoff series against them last year in 5. It was easy.
It was easy.
It was. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, they could not rebound. They were getting thrown around by Mitchell Robinson. The offensive rebounding is still dominant again this year. What's the thing? Because the offense between Garland and Mitchell doesn't seem as fluid as it did last year. So what's your argument?
Maybe you're cooking. I don't know.
What's your argument?
Okay.
I don't really have one. Honestly, I just wanted to see if we could trigger you into doing a rant. Yeah. You're right. The Knicks, I got 58% of the votes in the chat so far. I think we're rocking with you. I think we have to give the Knicks the advantage.
Okay. Okay, listen, they know ball. The chat knows ball. Leave everything up to them.
It's hilarious. All right, next matchup. Suns versus Trailblazers.
Woo.
Suns versus Trailblazers.
I'm not even going to pretend like this is a competition. Let's just go Suns and keep it pushing.
Scoot had his first good game 20 games into the year. So it's definitely the Suns.
That's hilarious. Are y'all watching this? This game is 28-28 right now in the start of the second quarter. What's y'all predictions for what the final score is going to be? Porzingis is in there.
28-28?
Yeah, Porzingis is in there. We got the number 1 offense in the league in Indiana, and then the Celtics. What do y'all think the final score is going to be?
Probably minimum 120 each side.
I was going to say 130 to 135, to be honest with you. But with the way this game has started out, they're just now crossing like the 30-point mark early into the second quarter. Yeah. So maybe 120 isn't a bad estimate.
What are y'all chat? What's y'all final score prediction, chat? Let us know. Crayon ears, like and sub.
Also, chat, we have over 400, 500 people in this right now, and we only have 117 likes. If you claim yourself to be a real eater, show us.
A real eater?
Let's relax. Let's relax.
That's a different word.
You know what I mean?
A different word.
There's a word that comes before that that's very important in this context. I'm seeing 131, 118 Pacers, 120, 130 Pacers. I could see somewhere in the low 130s for the winning team.
118, 124. I like that range.
Yeah, they're gonna have to turn up because, like most of Indiana just got to 30. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a 5-minute stretch where everybody's just pulling threes and it's just gonna be open gym. So I can see 130.
All right, let's keep pushing on this bracket. Jazz and Timberwolves, we don't got to talk about. Let's just go Timberwolves, keep pushing to something interesting. Okay, finally a competitive one. Bulls versus Nets. Who we got here?
And you just continue to say the Chicago Bulls. Even though they have been good over the last 2 games, but I'm gonna roll with it.
Okay, let's say in this. Listen, Zach LaVine hasn't played in 2 games. They won both of them. Let's say in this world they don't have Zach LaVine. Can they beat the Nets in 1 game?
No.
Is Cam Thomas playing?
What'd you say?
Is Cam Thomas playing?
Yes.
He's giving them 50. Like it's not. It's not a question for me. I'm taking the Nets.
All right, Nets it is. Bang.
Yeah,
Magic versus Spurs.
Chat saying the Nets too. Love
it. It's an easy one. Honestly, Cam Thomas is quickly becoming one of my favorite players to watch. He came back this past couple games ago, and I was like, oh my God, the GOAT is back. I have to watch the Nets game, which I hadn't done in a week because Cam Thomas wasn't there.
He's on your fantasy team, and he's carrying.
He moves the needle.
Quick question. How do you play when he came back?
He had 26 in 25 minutes, I think.
God damn.
It's just a bucket.
All this
and guess
man
what?
knows is buckets.
Guess what? 0 assists, I think, or 1 assist.
That's real Hooper. That's real Hooper. I like that.
I love
that. That is what New York ball is about.
All right, next one we got is Magic versus Spurs. I don't know if we got to spend a whole lot of time talking about this.
I don't want to talk
about wiping the floor.
We know how Donovan feels about the Spurs. We don't got to put him through any misery. He has not been a fan, to say the least.
They did something even worse compared to the last time we talked about it. They benched Devin Vassell.
I think that's also like a minutes restriction thing as he comes back from injury. I'm hoping. Otherwise, it's just dumb. So
Man,
We'll hope
it's looking
there's some
bad.
logic behind there and it won't stick.
It's looking bad.
Pop
Here's
might
an
be on that
interesting one.
Belichick time.
We're going to a poll one for this because we got Clippers versus Warriors. How do y'all feel? 'Cause
Clippers
they just
versus
played each other
Warriors.
twice and they split the series.
Yeah, they just played each other twice. But with those two games, I still think the Warriors did look a little bit better. Even though on paper, of course, the Clippers have the better team. But that doesn't really matter. So I might lean Warriors. I'm going to lean towards the greatest shooter of all time. Personally.
Donovan?
Come on. This is perfect alley-oop to finish it off with this Clippers hate. I'm taking the Warriors. Their problem though is like they also can't figure out how to hold leads. Like they've blown multiple they blew a 24-point lead against Sacramento. They were up 19 against the Clippers, blew that. And so it's like I don't really know. If you're going to give them a game, sure, but like in a 7-game series, they could probably win 4. So I think I'm going to take them.
I do not have any faith at all in the Golden State Warriors at this point in the season, not even a little bit. I feel like they're entirely washed, and I have no hope of them winning the title. I also have no hope of the Clippers winning the title, so I do not know where to go with this. Listen, they just
This
played.
is one game, right?
No, it's a 7-game series.
7-game series. Okay.
We're doing 7-game series? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, if it's one game, a lot of these could like potentially be flipped. But
Yeah.
like
I'm still going Warriors.
I'm going
okay, well, listen, Chat's currently at 61% Golden State Warriors, so I think even if I'm the one that wants to doubt the Warriors, it doesn't even matter because I'm being outvoted.
Love it.
Okay.
Someone said I just came in to see my Clippers.
Spread the Clippers hate as far and wide as you can. We are spreading the gospel that the Clippers are fraudulent, that they are not a good basketball team. Tell everybody you know, please. Please. It's long.
Yeah. I see in the chat someone said I came in to see my Clippers get bashed and I'm not disappointed.
Get bashed. Oh, wow.
Golden State Warriors, you advance to the next round.
What a word. I love it.
Heat versus
one
Hornets.
thing we're consistent.
Yep. One thing, we're going to have some hatred led by Donovan, and it's going to be directed towards the Clippers. Don's going to hit the ISO, and he's going to call it the Clippers every time.
Get the fuck out the way. Give me the ball.
No, you know it.
That's great.
Oh,
So Heat versus Hornets. Is anybody going to go the Hornets' way?
Sorry, man. Nope. What? Are you really? You want me to try the Miami Heat? Do you want me?
LaMelo is your king.
If I go against
that's your guy.
4 black SUVs will hop out, will pull into my curb right now, and they'll probably sacrifice me. I'm never picking the Heat. I'm never picking against the Heat. Fuck that.
Yeah, I didn't honestly
I'll take Miami.
All analysis is out the window. Okay. So first of all, the Hornets are just the Hornets, so we're picking the Heat regardless. But for much of this tournament, all analysis is out the window when the Heat came up on the board because who wants to pick against the voodoo black magic of Pat Riley?
Yeah,
Not
I was
me.
already wrong to start the season. I'm not doing that again.
Someone said Charlotte cheeks.
Yeah, I might as well pick them to win the title. Like that's just at this point, that's just how it goes.
That's hilarious. Look at the chat. Fellow Monkey just joined. Appreciate you, Mr. Monkey. I love those memes.
Nah, that has to be racist.
No, it's a meme. It's like this toy that people sell that people on TikTok throw off of buildings. It's great. It's like it's one of these things that if I try to explain the trend, it sounds like I'm speaking a different fucking language.
Yeah, just call it racist and let's move on. When you have to explain it like that, scraps.
I promise, it's okay.
Baby Cake said James Harden's honey bun addiction is getting to him. Random stray.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is great.
Wow.
Right, Celtics versus
He
Wizards.
keeps saying it. He keeps saying that James Harden has a honey bun addiction. Do you know something? Do you know about the honey buns? Does he have them in the locker? Please give us the intel.
We're skipping Celtics versus Wizards. We're moving on. Wizards are one of those teams we just don't talk about. It's against the rules.
Thank you.
Pelicans versus Grizzlies. Let's assume John Morant is back. Everyone's fully healthy. This one is actually interesting.
I'm taking the Pelicans.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, no Steven Adams. I'm assuming they have to build some type of continuity. Their team is too thin. Like Jonas Valanciunas is a humongous body. Of course, Zion. All those shooters around Zion now. Trey Murphy is back. I think they're just outclassed in the situation.
Okay. Don.
Everything changes though. Like when you get Ja in the building, the
Exactly.
whole offense is just different, and it's not like, oh, we have to watch. What's your man's name? The
Dylan
farm.
Three.
Brooks.
Oh.
No. Desmond. What's the
Oh,
name you
Desmond
Desmond
call?
Bain.
Bain. Geo
Yeah,
dude.
what's the name you call?
Oh,
Yes,
Geo
Geodude.
dude.
yes,
Gotcha.
yes, yes. It's completely different than if you have Geo Dude running pick and roll than if you have Ja running pick and roll, and the
True.
offense actually opens up, and Jaren Jackson isn't your second option, and he can just stand back and get threes. I think I might take Memphis if Ja is playing.
Right now we got 60% Pelicans, 61% Pelicans. I implore y'all, chat, don't overreact to the fact that the Grizzlies suck now. It's not the point. Think about what the Grizzlies looked like last time you saw them with John Morant. That is a team we're talking about here. That is a team that was the 2 seed, has made the playoffs every year, and has been consistently great with John Morant on the court. The Pelicans, on the other hand, cannot be trusted at all. There's somebody's gonna get hurt. They have like 3, 4 injury-prone players that are vital to them. I guess that doesn't matter if we're talking about all full team health, but I trust the Grizzlies and what we've seen them do consistently for 3 years now under John Morant, way
Yeah.
more than I do the Pelicans as a team that we haven't seen make a deep run. We know they don't have a ton of passers. We know they have like 4 defensive players that aren't particularly good in the starting lineup. It all comes down to Herb Jones when they have everybody healthy.
Mhm.
I don't know any reason to not pick the Grizzlies.
Listen,
Uh,
we might be losing. We might be losing. I'm seeing a lot of buns over guns in the chat. Right now. A
yeah.
lot of
And
people are going towards New Orleans.
on
Buns
top of
over
the
guns.
Buns versus Buns over Guns thing, I'm Team Buns for sure. You guys are tripping with being Team Guns. Steven Adams is not going to be there, and then on top of that, Brandon Clark's still not there, and so your main rotation bigs are going to be Bismack Biombo. Good luck, brother. They're not stopping Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying? Salty Aldama. Good luck. You're screwed.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I had no success convincing the chat. We're still at 63% Pelicans, so it's cooked for us. We're going with buns over guns as chat requests.
Crown eaters are eating. We love it.
Next up, we got Hawks versus Kings.
This
Do
is a
the Hawks
shootout
move,
from
y'all?
hell, man.
Mo,
This
I
is
want
a
to hear from
shootout
you. You're
hell.
on the ISO cam. Do the Hawks move you enough to defeat the Sacramento Kings?
Why are
You're
you
on the big
laughing?
screen.
Because it looked like you just try to like flex up with your hawk
Nah.
stuff.
No, I'm
You're on
not
the
even
big screen,
flexing.
Mo. It's your moment. Tell us who
Oh
wins.
man, yeah. No, I don't have the Hawks' offense isn't as consistent as I would love it to be. Right now, Jalen Johnson is down, so that hurts us a little bit. So I'm probably gonna lean towards the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox is just moving different, man. Like he's reached, I don't want to say superstar level because there's only like maybe 6 or 7 of those in the NBA. But he's like, with what he's been playing like this season, he's pushing like top 12 best players in the league. He's
No,
in
he's
that
been incredible for
conversation
sure.
with what he's been doing. Adding the shooting is just impossible. He's unguardable. And then with how their system is played, I just think we're one Trey Young 5 for 20 game to be like getting our ass lit up. For sure. You know, so it's not a question.
Yeah, Donovan, I imagine you also picked the Kings.
Yeah, I'm taking them.
Yeah, there's no reason to pick the Kings right now. If the argument for the Hawks would be they're a top 5 offense, defensively not particularly good, but maybe in the series they'll lock in because they have some defensive talent to hide their deficiencies. And the offense wins out with Quinn Snyder, who's proven to be able to coach high level offenses in playoff series and not fall apart offensively. You can say the same shit about the Kings, who are just better at everything. The same archetype of team, have a better point guard right now, better supporting cast, better secondary star and Sabonis over DeJounte Murray. I don't know why you wouldn't pick the Kings.
You got to do it. They are a broken finger away from probably winning a playoff series last year, and it's been a long time since Atlanta, or I guess not that long of a time, but it feels like a long time since Atlanta won a playoff series. So I'm
Listen,
taking
Ben
Sacramento.
Simmons isn't walking through those doors.
Exactly. Big Harden isn't walking through those doors.
This
That's
is
funny.
great. I'm trying to balance looking at this and watching the game at the same time. Ooh,
It's so
Derek White
hard.
just hit a spinning layup. Look at that. That's
Are
my
you
favorite
serious?
bald man. Look at him go.
Baldy man?
Look at bald
Good
man with his
grief.
bag.
Cutting his hair was the best decision he's ever made in his like entire life, basically.
Facts.
He's a
He gave him a
different
whole new
NBA
persona.
player.
Is his
Yeah,
aura
exactly.
better now that he's bald?
I would say so for sure. I
Yeah,
would say so for sure.
yeah.
Are we pro Derek White aura?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we are. We
Pro
are.
Derek White because he's rocking the baldy with confidence. You know what I'm saying? You
Is
see,
it with confidence? Is it with confidence? He went bald because he didn't want to get bullied. Like everybody just kept cooking his hairline, so he was like, "I guess I have to do this." Like I don't know if he likes it. He might want to go to Turkey and get the hair transplant, but he can't because people are out here on Twitter making jokes. Like,
Okay. So if Derek White comes out this season bald, new era, and then next season does come back with a hairline from Turkey, would we respect him more or less than if he stayed bald?
listen,
I think more.
You respect him getting a new hairline?
Yeah. Listen, the transplant. Listen, okay, we're about to break this down real quick between
Okay,
the
you're on the
transplant
ISO cam,
and the
Don.
man weave. And the difference is the man weave is very quick, right? That's instant oatmeal. That's microwave stuff.
instant oatmeal.
Right? You show up on a Friday.
Tyrese Big Three.
Listen, you show up on a Friday with the fade. You show up on Monday with dreads. We don't respect that. But the transplant, that's a whole process. There's a healing process that goes through it. You have to earn your way back to a hairline. That's why I respect that more than the man weave. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
So you, which NBA players have gotten hair transplants? So you're pro Caron Butler, pro LeBron James, but anti Jimmy Butler.
No. Caron Butler had, well, I can't remember if it was during his playing career, but afterwards he got the man weave.
Oh, he the man weave? Okay, I thought he had a transplant.
Oh,
No, he had like a toupee. That shit just sitting on his head.
Yeah, exactly.
While he was playing, God, man, that must have been expensive as hell.
Everyone's spamming Don ISO in the chat. Don, spam everybody. Everyone loves a good Don ISO, a good rant. We got to call for. I need to make another like button for that. Don ISO.
Listen, throw it to me at the elbow. That's why I'm scoring.
Now, Derek White is hooping right now.
No, he's doing that.
That ball
Like a
there
transition
is
layup.
crazy. This is the best season of his career so far.
Yeah.
Baldy with a beard and has a daughter and has a child.
That's the sets it apart.
He's
That's
playing
where
as
it
Plus
is.
kid, plus dad energy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's playing as if he got bills due tomorrow every single night.
Someone said this season Dame shooting like a 2-arm amputee. Like that guy that was viral on TikTok with one arm dribbling. He was fucking mixing everybody.
That's crazy.
That's how Dame shooting. That's nuts.
That is okay.
Emmanuel Hansel.
Oh, that is nice. Shout out him.
Is that his name?
He's a bucket. All right, let's move on to the next. Let's finish off this first round of the bracket. We're back on commercial break in the game. Raptors versus the Thunder. Does anybody have an argument for the Raptors?
Man. Dennis Schroeder has been playing well. Scotty Barnes has improved, but other than that, ain't nobody holding OKC.
All right. We're going to Thunder. I don't even want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear any more arguments.
Mo just told the GM to go to a psychiatric ward. Like we can't.
Yeah.
Someone said Jesser has won more awards than the Clippers.
Jesser?
Jesser got a few streamies. He's beating the Clippers.
He has a better legacy than the Clippers. That is crazy.
All right, next one. This is kind of interesting. I feel like I know where you are leaning, but it's not a no-brainer, I don't think. All right, maybe it is. 76ers versus Pacers.
It would go 7, but I'm taking Philly.
I'm not sure it would go 7. I think in a playoff setting, the Sixers might stomp. But the Pacers, it would be hard fought because you got to outshoot the shit out of the Pacers every game.
Exactly.
But I think defensively, their defense is horrid. For some reason, even though they have Miles Turner, who is a legitimately great rim protector, they just have Olay defense at the rim. Anybody can come and get it. Put that against the league MVP, one of the best scorer in the league currently, and Tyrese Maxey, who is looking like a top 10 point guard this year. I don't see any way they can defend those dribble handoffs.
We're seeing a lot of Pacers in the chat.
We really are. What the fuck? All right, let me start a poll.
Cooking them? Y'all really think that they're cooking? Like cooking
That's
Philadelphia?
crazy.
Listen, I know we don't like the 76ers. I slander Joel Embiid as much as anybody. But we have to recognize that they've been legitimately great this year. Let's be for real.
Yeah, no. We 100% can do that.
I'm starting a poll right now. Let's see, because there's so much patience in the chat. Y'all really don't fuck with the Sixers.
What is this gonna end up as?
I say we let chat decide because we're so one way and they're so the other way. I think we just go whatever they say. Chat, y'all got 2 minutes. Right now it's 56% 76ers, so all y'all patients in the chat might be capping. You might just be talking.
Just loud and wrong.
I mean,
Man.
Halliburton's great. I think the 76. I trust Nick Nurse to not get obliterated by Halliburton. He's the type of coach. He's a very aggressive coach. At least he was with Toronto. They're gonna blitz the shit out of him and make Buddy Hield outshoot them. Which he's Buddy Hield, so he's gonna do that. But you're gonna need him, and Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, Bruce Brown. I think they're gonna make those guys beat them. And I don't know if that supporting cast is up for a full 7 games of having to carry the load.
This is just simply the Indiana Pacers being outmatched, and that's as simple as that. As good as they are offensively, defense matters the most in the playoffs, and that's just something that's not built into their game plan, their scheme, or anything like that, bro. So this is pretty easily going to the Sixers, and I would say this is going to them in like 6 or 5. I wouldn't go 7.
Yeah, I'd say 6. Yeah, 5. I don't think 5 or 7. The Pacers are too good offensively to get just completely bitch out of a series. But I also think the 76ers are incredible, and they're not going to let it go 7 either.
Yeah, there's no way that's happening.
But it's looking like y'all are a bunch of cappers, Mr. Pacers, in the chat, because we have 59% 76ers. So everybody that's silent is over there being logical. Shout out y'all. We're going with the 76ers.
Isaac, put the L take graphic up.
You know what? L take.
Damn. That's so disrespectful. Y'all got to fight back.
Sorry, chat. Better come harder next time. Yeah, this chat is crazy right now. Embiid matters in the playoffs, and that man crumbles. Yeah, this is all under the assumption everybody's healthy. In reality, Embiid is never healthy for a full playoff run, so you're cooking.
Pain.
But in our scenario with our tournament, we got to assume everybody's healthy.
Pain.
All right, we move on to the second round. Checking back in with this game. Currently, the Boston is up 6 with about to be halftime. Minute left in the first half.
Yeah.
I think the second half we got to lock in and watch more, so we're going to fly through a lot of this bracket in the third quarter, because fourth quarter we're going to do like a real watch-along. It's going to be fun. It's currently a good game.
Yeah. Your stream is ahead of mine.
Yeah.
That sucks. It's all
We're in
good.
the
I
hood
got
Mo.
trench Wi-Fi. I'm still in the first quarter, 5 minutes left. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That would be so bad. Shout out to the streams, but yeah, I'm in the second quarter, 2 minute left.
Someone's like, get a better hairline, Isaac. I have long hair. What do you want from me? Like I'm getting edge ups.
They just yapping. They are just yapping.
I'm kidding. Next up, we got second round. We're starting. The Mavs have the first round bye off of randomness, so their first matchup: Mavericks versus Lakers. This might piss people off because people fucking love Luka. And the Lakers are Lakers. Where are we going?
Oh man, having to face the Mavericks 7 times and having to beat them 4 times is kind of hard to do. It's really hard.
Some might say the same thing for LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that is true, but it's day-to-day Davis in the playoffs. We've seen what he did. Donovan called it out in the playoffs last year. You'll see 15 one night, 45 the next, 12 one night, 30 the
True.
next. So it's like,
But you'll see DPOY defense every night, which is pretty fucking valuable in the playoff series against a team that is very offensively oriented, very pick and roll heavy. They have the best pick and roll defender in the league right there as the big man. They have some solid defensive wings over there that can do the best they can. But Luka is a handful. Obviously, I lean Lakers. I'm the biased party. Where are you guys standing?
Listen, the Lakers don't have Grant Williams, so I mean,
he's the X factor.
Grant Williams, hilarious.
Low key. Nah, but I'll go with the Lakers though. Yeah,
Okay,
I trust the duo of LeBron and AD more than the duo of Luka and Kyrie. Yeah.
Yeah,
how could you not, right? I mean, LeBron this year has not really slowed down, but when this coming into the season, everybody kind of thought he'd be taking a backseat and like looking like old man because the first night of the season he kind of wasn't looking too great against the Nuggets. He's kind of just recovered, started trying hard again, and looks to still be a top 10 player. And if that's the case, Lakers have 2 fringe top 10 players, a legitimately good supporting cast, Austin Reeves to keep getting better as his shooting comes back around. D'Lo has been great. Slept on, under talked about, but D'Lo has had a legitimately great season.
Folks wanted to ship him to China. That's insane.
I'm folks. I didn't want him on my team, but I viewed him as kind of a rental, which he still is. He's on a 1-year contract with the player option. He's gonna opt out of that motherfucker and get more money, so he'll probably get traded eventually. But if he doesn't, he's been legitimately really good. I think the Lakers probably have more defensive gas in the playoffs that I think matters. But I don't know. It's close.
I agree. Let's go LA.
What's chat saying? I got to pull up. 51% Mavs, 49% Lakers. There's only 260 y'all have voted.
If there was going to be an upset at any point in this tournament or in this bracket that we created just now. It might happen here.
It's 50-50 now.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think it might happen here.
Chat's currently 50-50. This is crazy. Right now, 223 of y'all have voted. Keep it going. Once it gets to 300 votes, we'll see what chat thinks. It has 314 likes. There is 600 of you in this chat right now. That means at least 300 of you haven't liked the stream. Do us a favor and drop a like. Help us get the stream in front of more people. Oh, we're at 52% Lakers. We're moving.
Are not eating right now like they're supposed to. How dare you use that name? Crayon Eater noise when you're not even liking the stream. There's 600 of y'all, and more than half of y'all ain't clicked that button. Your Crayon Eater card, your badge, your bloodline, give it to me. You don't deserve that shit no more.
No, getting a Crayon Eater chain snatched is crazy.
All right, we are at 330 votes. Lakers are at 51%.
Ooh, Lakers narrowly win. We're going. Keep it pushing. Lakers advance. All right, next matchup we got Nuggets versus Knicks. Donovan, do you have any desire to argue for the Knicks?
Nah, yeah, I got it. I'll be quiet on this one. I know my place.
That's great to hear.
You pick your battles wisely.
Exactly.
Suns versus Timberwolves. This one is probably the best matchup we have so far. I'll let y'all go first. What are you guys thinking?
Oh man, this is so tough because the Suns have.
It's not tough.
It's tough.
It's not tough.
They're both genuinely good. You can't say that it's not.
No,
tough.
I know that they're genuinely good. The Timberwolves are going to win in a playoff series against the Suns.
Oh, I thought you were going the other way.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You can't just be so 10 toes on the Timberwolves.
No,
what
I
makes
mean,
you, like stand on it like that.
Listen,
Don ISO.
It's
Call it.
The center matchup is Rudy Gobert versus Yusuf Nurkic. Like Rudy Gobert is going crazy against Nurkic, right?
Yeah, it's
There's
not close.
that. Anthony Edwards is fantastic. Kevin Durant cannot get to the rim, and I promise you, McDaniels might lock him up. Like he will have him in low-key jail, not like hard prison, but like white-collar prison. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll probably be in that
Minimum
range.
security.
Yeah,
in Litchfield.
I think also, and if Cat is hooping the way he's been playing this year, they have too much size for Phoenix, and I think that they would beat them in the playoff series.
Okay.
So
Mo, where you stand?
Oh man, yeah. Me personally, I'm gonna probably lean towards. It's tough because the Wolves have been clearing the court on both ends. Meanwhile, the Suns, they've been doing their thing on offense, but of course, like they have Yusuf Nurkic who shows up, who has like a good game in 1 in every 3 or 4 games. That's just who he is, and I think that holds them back a lot when you're going against a team of giants and Rudy, Naz Reid, and Cat, of course, and then they got Jimmy Daniel.
People in the chat are spamming Mo has a get.
What does that mean? Isaac, why are you laughing? What does that mean? What does get mean? Please tell me.
Junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. What's that mean? Count on my cheese? Good. Sweet heavens.
Sweet heavens. This man keeps the old man phrases on deck. Everyone spam Mo has a cat.
No, do not spam that. Your mother may be watching this stream. Good God.
Not my mother. She is not watching YouTube streams at this hour.
At this hour, it's 7:30.
Oh my God! Speaking of Gats, also real quick, 2 seconds.
Whoa!
You guys see the GTA trailer?
Speaking of gas.
Sorry, I had to
yeah, sorry, it looks hard. People are talking about that in the chat. Yep, I see Mo get in the comments. Spamming it.
Mo get what? What'd you see?
People are spamming Mo has a get. It's hilarious.
As soon as I get my hands on GTA 6, I'm hitting every single club.
All right, let's keep moving.
Nasty man. You are a nasty man.
Look, when I was 13, 15 years old, you can tell me nothing.
What were you doing?
You know.
You're disgusting. You're actually nasty. You're foul for that.
You never went there when you were little. You never went to the club. You never had somebody come in your car.
Listen, I'm pleading.
You're lying.
Anyways, I think we should also lean the Timberwolves over the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
If the Suns get Bradley Beal and Devin Booker healthy at the same time, they do have a higher ceiling, we haven't seen it yet, and I know we're assuming health, but we literally haven't seen it a single time, other than like preseason games and I think one game. I don't know how we don't give the Timberwolves the credit at this point.
Screw it, do it.
Yeah, the Timberwolves got to be given the credit.
Yeah.
Bro, they're saying Mo Cheeks. They call him Mo Cheeks.
Mo Cheeks, that's great.
That is
That's
That's
amazing.
fantastic. That's a great name.
He is
That
Mo
is
Cheeks from now on.
Not gonna lie, that is a great nickname. Not for me, but in general, it's a great nickname.
That's
Nah,
fantastic.
that's fire. That's fire.
Mo Cheeks. That's hilarious. Bro, spam the likes for Mo Cheeks. This is fantastic. We're at 426 likes. Spam the likes for Mo Cheeks. Let's get some more.
Please.
Run them up.
Please.
Yeah, ban the likes and you're getting blocked eternally for life, bro. You're gonna have to make another account to hop in this TD3 live stream. Promise.
They'll
I'm
do
most
that.
going to
They'll
banish
do
you to
that.
the Shadow Realm. Let's move on to the next matchup. Nets versus Magic. How are we feeling?
This is a good game.
No, it's not. The Magic stomp.
Magic are still winning.
I'm going the same way.
Yeah, Magic's defense is legit. Franz and Paolo are legit. Jalen Suggs is fucking Marcus Smart reincarnated. I love him. Goga
on a
Batadze is an
cocaine
elite
every
backup
game.
center. Mo Wagner is an elite backup center. They just have so many good players.
Yep, so
I don't
many good
think-
players. I agree. Yeah, the Orlando Magic are no longer a 500 ass team or nowhere in that range. You know what I'm saying? And the Brooklyn Nets are just simply outclassed. Give me go ahead and give me Magic.
Everyone's
You still reading the
spamming Mo.
comments.
Everyone's spamming Mo do the thug shake.
What's a thug shake? Donovan, show me the thug shake. You look like you can do it.
Nah. They're asking for you to do that.
I don't know what that is, so give me an example.
Nah, we're good. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh, we need to get some mods in the chat. There's some crazy racism going on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I saw some Mo, some talking about some Mo KFC. I'm like, dude, we're on YouTube live. What did I even do? I was just talking about that.
Never mind. Let me not read out loud. Let me not encourage it.
Okay, I say it. If you don't say it, I'll say it. I'm standing on something. Someone said Isaac
People are spamming Isaac
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez. That's hilarious. All right, let's move on to the next matchup. A good one. Warriors versus Heat. Oh, Wyatt donated $5. He said, "Here's towards Mo getting out of the hood. Love the stream. Thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Going straight to the Mo fund. We're getting them rat traps. It's gonna be great."
Oh man, the day that happens, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cry on either stream or the next pod or in that feature pod.
The day you get out the hood.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, man. I'm gonna give an epic speech.
It's gonna be great. All right, Warriors versus Heat. I think this is one that definitely requires a poll. We gotta let the people speak on this one. We're on the topic of yachts. We got the Miami Heat, Kyle Lowry's finest. I said that backwards.
Perfect.
Do we go with the Heat just for that? Just stay on brand?
Oh man.
The same with the theme. Yeah, let's do it.
And it's not outrageous to say.
We just said that we're like, or at least I said that I'm done picking against Miami. So I'm taking the Heat.
I'm done picking against Miami, and I'm also done picking the Warriors. I'm not gonna have faith in them until they prove to me I should. Kind of leaning Heat. I don't know. It's kind of a mixture of two teams I don't believe terribly in, but I'm scared to pick against because they have so much history.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going, Mo?
Warriors.
I trust the history of the Miami Heat because that man is something serious.
He's
He's
legit.
something serious, and he's nothing to play
He's
with.
cold.
He's like a 4-year college player out of UCLA. He is serious. So I might have to lean towards
What have you liked about him so far? What have you seen in him?
He's a 3-level scorer, and just seeing how composed he is with this game, and he also feels fearless, looks fearless on the court, going at everybody. 3-point shooting is there. It's not spectacular, but
This is his weakest point for sure.
Yeah, exactly. He's not a volume shooter at all, but he's not like Rudy Gobert from out there. So he's a great player. I love it.
Yeah, put him open in the corner. I think I heard Kenny talk about a stat on his pod where like in the corners, I think he was talking about Jaime. He can hit him if he's open, but against closeouts, he's like horrible. So you just make him leave him wide open. He'll be useful.
Yeah, he's never screamed as a shooter for me. But Miami.
Yeah. He's just like the quintessential 4-year college player. Comes in immediately, looks like a veteran, which is like the cliche everybody uses, but it's so true with him just because he's older and he's been played so much organized basketball at a high level. He knows how to get to a spot to get buckets in unconventional ways. He has a good floater, can get into those little mid-range buckets, and has a little post game for his size. just a fantastic role player you want to give punch to your bench.
The
What are you
chat
laughing at?
is crazy.
What are they saying?
What's going on?
Just a mixture of a whole lot of things right now. It's just a mixture of a whole lot. I can't even
Someone said
say.
we need a nickname for Donovan. Let him fly.
Yeah, they're
Facts.
hunting for nicknames for you right now. Dog.
Facts. Let's find one.
I see some outrageous things.
Relax.
Oh my
Chill.
God, people are saying Mo Lowry.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's
Mo
great.
Lowry is crazy.
That's great.
Someone spamming Thanasis' top 10 and trying to get our attention. Fuck you, Thanasis. We're talking about Donnie Cheeks right now.
All right,
Keep it on topic.
Listen, let's fly through. We need to fly through this bracket.
No, we don't. We're
Before
on
the game
Donnie
goes
Cheeks.
back.
Don't try to neglect us right
Before
now.
the game- Listen, I'm trying to stay on topic. I'm trying to stay on the content plan that we talked about pre-show.
All right, let's see. We got 69% Heat. Nice. So we're gonna go with the Heat in the next round. Next up, we have the Celtics versus the Pelicans. Do y'all have any chance of seeing the Pelicans move on?
Nope. Hell no. Not in this game. I
That
love
was
what they got cooking, man. But again, they're just simply outclassed. The Celtics have a manufactured system over the last few years, even with a new head coach, that just simply is built to kick ass.
Gadavin.
And the Pelicans-
Gadavin.
Gadavin.
You guys can work a little harder. That one doesn't
work.
work quite as well. You gotta get back in the lab, find a better one for Donovan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, next one. Kings versus Thunder. This is a great matchup of young teams. I love this. I would love to see this in the series.
This is tough.
Man.
I pray this happens in real life. This would be awesome. We'd all win.
This would be a fantastic game. Chet Holmgren would have to eat for them to have a chance, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and
Not a
I think,
chance, but he'd be so pivotal. He'd be so pivotal with his
yeah, a big part of
defense.
that matchup would be Chet versus Sabonis, because elite defender at the center, elite offensive hub on the other team. Do we feel like for everything Chet does well, is he equipped to stop Sabonis from what he does well with the high post game and low post scoring?
I think he could be.
Yeah, but it's
Is
easy to
he?
be like, oh, he's skinny, he'll get plowed down low, but like, I don't think Chet has a huge problem with that. Obviously, there's some plays where you can get into his body and move him because he's small, he's light, but I don't think it's in like a in a way that's like it holds a team's defense back or anything.
Yeah, listen, Sabonis isn't. He's not like Shaq. He's not prime Shaq. You know what I'm saying? And,
Of course not, but he's pretty imposing.
No, I know he's strong, but Chet also does a very good job. Listen, Chet's been skinny his entire life, so he knows
Facts.
kind of like how to adjust his body. He does a very good job. Even if somebody puts their shoulder in his chest, he can still, like with his wingspan and with his length, he can still affect the shot. And so the fact that he's that much taller than Sabonis, I think he'll be able to like maintain if they're doing that. So I think OKC wins. And I would take them in a series.
I think that way too. They're a top 5 offense, top 5 defense right now, I think, which is crazy. Let me verify that. But I'm pretty sure they're currently still top 5 in offense and defense. And OKC, let me make sure exactly where they're at in that, because maybe they're higher than I think. But historically, they're not a particularly great defense.
That's actually kind of funny.
What do you
Would you just see Donovan?
No.
Say it.
Say
You
it.
can't rob us. You can't just say this is actually kind of funny and just be a mute. Tell us.
No, I saw somebody said Donovan glutes, and I thought that was kind of good.
No, Donovan Caboose.
Hey,
Donnie Caboose.
not to
They're
speak
working.
on your
They're working.
gluteus maximus, Donovan, but you've been putting in numbers in the gym.
We're gonna get crazy. Let's go. All right, so OKC is currently the 5th best offense in the league, and the Kings are 13th in offense. Defensively, OKC is number 5. The Kings are 19. Granted, a lot of the Kings' offensive games have been without De'Aaron Fox. That's why they're low.
Yeah.
But either way, the 5th best defense in the league for OKC is legit. I don't think that's a fluke by any means. I think we should go OKC for the two-way force they are.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes also and Keegan Murray have been struggling. Keegan Murray's been nasty all year so far after having his head coach be like, oh yeah, if we're gonna hit that next level, Keegan Murray's gonna help carry us to that. That is not happening. I think you're asking
Yeah.
Keegan Murray to stretch longer than actually what his wingspan is or ceiling is as a player. And so I'm going to lean for OKC.
Yeah, they definitely forced the Keegan's our next star narrative. Hasn't been the case. I don't think ever will be. Good player, but I don't know if we're going to be seeing star in his future.
Go ahead and trade for Zach LaVine. I need it. When it happens, I'm going to be doing victory laps.
Something minivan Mo. What does that mean?
Sound like I'm a fucking unit.
Long schlong Don. Oh my god.
Wow.
No. Stop. Please, next one. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Long,
I'm
big
uncomfortable.
schlong Don.
Next
Damn.
Next matchup.
Don do turbulence. Whoa.
Next matchup.
This chat is unhinged. All right, next up,
gosh.
the 76ers versus the Bucks, which I think is actually a very hard thing to decide because I know the chat apparently doesn't love the 76ers, but I think they're legit extremely good. How do y'all feel about this?
I do as well. I do as well. I think the fact that Maxey is taking that leap it gives them something that they haven't had really this like entire time, with like a dynamic guard on the ball in because in terms of like as a scoring threat, like James was never as good as Maxey is right here. Ben Simmons wasn't as good offensively in terms of like scoring the basketball as Tyrese was. And it gives them a completely different dimension. And they have unlocked something with him and Joel. Joel's passing is better this year.
Way better.
They're legit. They're legit. Is it crazy if I take the 76ers?
No, I think I'm taking the 76ers too at this point.
Oh my gosh. You're taking the 76ers?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that the Bucks obviously have the ceiling of being the best team in the league. We're seeing Damian Lillard get better day by day. I think the coaching difference is massive. I think the most slept-on story in the NBA this season is Nick Nurse should be coach of the year. He has completely transformed the 76ers and, in my mind, cured the biggest weaknesses Joel Embiid has. Instead of just like Doc Rivers where they just threw it down to Joel Embiid, let him cook with no real structure, they're putting Joel Embiid in high dribble handoffs with Maxey, getting Maxey going with a full head of steam, being really smart about using that to get Tobias Harris in the actions. Everybody else in that roster, D'Anthony Melton being able to attack with the ball in his hands from a point of advantage. They do things really well to the point where I think it takes away from the downsides of Joel Embiid's offense in the playoffs because you're constantly going to be manufacturing looks instead of forcing him to just shove shit into the square peg in a round hole and trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. I trust the 76ers fully this year, and I never have in the past.
Coach of the year belongs to Chris Finch, young man. Sorry to alert you.
True. Good point. Fair.
But I'm taking that, and also Big Harden in the playoffs. That man still exists. Now, although I would say I agree, I think the new style that's implemented for the 76ers looks like it'll be more conducive to more positive playoff outcomes. But then again, Joel Embiid is Joel Embiid at the end of the day, and a lot of his game is predicated on foul shooting type shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, just missed the Tyree has tipped $10. Let's get more Crayon Eaters to rejoice on the road to 500K. Appreciate you, Tyree. Listen, we're at 500K in like 3 months or so. It's going to be great. Maybe 4 months. Something like that.
Hey, you worried about that 500K right now. I'm worried about getting 500 likes on this stream. I don't care. I'm worried about right now. Yeah.
And then $4.99. I'm looking at live. Somebody drop one more like. We're hitting 500. Mo's going to do a thug shake. He's going to get up and shake for y'all. Yeah, 500 likes. One more. Oh, we got 502. Mo, you're on the ISO cam. Hit it.
Whoa. I'm not ready yet. I feel so violated, so exposed. Don't ISO me like that. You ISO me without goddamn consent. Police report on you, asking me to do a shake and move my ew.
That's hilarious. All right, I'm cool with going to 76ers. Let's see what the chat says. Chat is currently at 68% Bucks. I get it because the Bucks do have that ceiling, and if they get to that point by the end of the season, I won't be shocked at all if we're looking up and we're saying they're the clear favorites. But I feel like for right now, right now the 76ers are better. I don't have any huge worries with them like I do with the Bucks perimeter defense.
Listen, the Bucks right now, I'm looking at it right now. They are 21st in defense this year.
We're going 76ers. Sorry, chat.
Yeah.
Next up, we're in the round of 16. Checking in this game. The Celtics are up by 6 right now. I'm ready to watch this fourth quarter. This is Seems like a
This
very
is
fun
gonna be
game.
good. This is gonna be really good.
Yeah. Jason Tatum sidestep 3, clank off glass. Next up.
Brick.
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing. We're in round of 16. Let me close this poll. Next round, rematch of last year's conference finals. Lakers versus Nuggets. Does anybody see any hope for the Lakers pulling out a win this time around?
Nope. Get him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Against Jokic, man. He cannot do a damn thing against him.
All right, everybody's spamming. Everybody's spamming the deep 3 inches.
That's good. That's
That's a good one.
That's
My bad, I didn't see y'all sooner. I see it. I'm not afraid to say it. That's funny. I never thought of that pun. Good on y'all. I applaud you.
I might have to go ahead and put in my trade waivers in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and be like Kai Jones and just tweet, "I am declaring, requesting a trade from the deep 3. Send me anywhere else but here." Please.
It's through the wire looking for a 5th man, please. Free me. But yeah, now we're going Nuggets. We're not even gonna act like this is a close one. No reason to doubt the Nuggets against a team they already spanked last year. As much as it hurts me to say.
Not even close.
Thanks.
LeBron James, your run is over.
Damn.
Timberwolves versus Magic. Very similar teams this year, except for the Timberwolves have a really high-level scoring player in Anthony Edwards. But, two teams predicated on just size and great defense in a way that surprised people. Do we think the Magic have any chance of outshooting the Timberwolves?
No.
No. Not even, no.
Yeah.
I think
the Magic had their run, but it ends here.
Yeah, I think Anthony Edwards is a big swing factor here, and I think his scoring punch...
Isaac Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
That is crazy.
Isaac Gutierrez is ridiculous.
No, they're going.
What?
They're going wild. They are going wild. Wow.
These are hilarious. This is the difference between the stream and the pod. We would never be talking about Isaac Gutierrez on the pod.
Wow. We love to hear it.
Okay.
Timberwolves move on. Next matchup, the Heat versus the Celtics. Rematch of last year's conference finals again. Do we see this going differently in this time the Celtics come out?
I think we do. I think listen, the Celtics, if they don't go down 3-0, they're good. Like I trust them. I trust them to win this series.
They don't fold immediately. They're fine.
Exactly. And if
We're at
Tatum doesn't
584 likes
sprain
right
his
now.
ankle at the start of Game 7,
True.
this could go differently.
I'm just laughing because I'm imagining people unrelated to this matchup. I agree. It's the Celtics, I think, pretty clearly. I'm just imagining people that have been watching us on the pod for a while, 65 episodes in. They go watch the stream for the first time this week. It's only the second one. A lot of people missed last week. And they come in here expecting to see, analysis, some funny games, us doing our thing. And they're greeted by Isaac Gutierrez.
Long, schlong.
Long, schlong, done.
You specifically asked me to do the thug shake, man. And I'm over here getting flame. Folks over here saying, damn, Mo has an 8 head. Bro, I know my shit big. What are you doing? Y'all can't bust me everywhere. I'm tall. I'm 6 foot.
Oh, we got a Nikhil one. So is it producer Thick Keel?
Oh, Nikhil's crazy.
We need that. We need more Nikhil jokes. But Mo, are you going Celtics?
Racist.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
Yeah, we're going Celtics. Listen, it was close last year. It went to 7. Like you said, the Celtics folded immediately and had a big hole to dig themselves out of. And now they're way better. Added 2 low-tier all-star-ish players, but 2 legitimately great players. I don't know how you couldn't pick the Celtics knowing what we know right now. But then again, Pat Riley, Black Magic.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll go Boston.
Yeah,
this will be you got to do it. Got to do it eventually.
All right, next one. Thunder versus 76ers.
This is tough because I like the Thunder, but listen, MVP Joel, he's scoring. We just talked about how they basically changed everything that they do. So I think I got to take Philadelphia on this one.
I don't know. I think this could be an easy upset, and I think I might lean OKC because, well, Joel Embiid is just so tough to deal with. You can only ask Chet to do so much. What other violating thing do you see, Isaac?
Don's on the ISO cam. Don, I need your reaction to this. Someone said Donovan looks like Temu Drake.
Temu Drake? That's
Temu.
crazy.
Come on now. Come on now.
Donovan has so many lookalikes.
I guess.
Yeah.
No, I want y'all to spam everybody Donovan looks like. He's on the ISO cam right now. Tell us who he looks like, because every day in the chat we get a new one. It's hilarious.
Oh man.
Some of them don't even look alike. They're just also black with a beard. And
Yeah.
it's like, they're just being lazy.
I could say Tristan Thompson. They'll see the correlation. Like, oh yeah.
Got the chat. I got my screen pulled up. This is the most common one. Mikal Bridges. Pulling this up. This is the one everyone says he looks like the most. The fan favorite Don lookalike. Other one that everyone says looks alike. This is my favorite one. OVO Chubbs.
Ooh, OVO Chubbs is the W.
I did listen. I did see that, and I saw a picture of Chubbs, and I kind of had to do a double take, and I was like, oh, okay, I kind of see it. I kind of see it.
Can you see my screen right now, Mo and Donovan?
No, I cannot.
Okay, let me share this with you guys so you can see it too.
That's hilarious.
We got OVO Chubbs. This is the one. Y'all see him right here next to Drake. This is Donovan Smoot. This is Big Slump. Never mind.
Yo, relax. You just said calm down. You just said calm down.
Looks like he looks like Nav. No, he doesn't.
No, that's crazy.
I'm trying to ease up.
Nick Chubb. I haven't heard that one before.
Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb. Somebody said Otto Porter. See, that's the type of stuff that I'm saying. We're just saying black people now. We're not being
Nick
creative.
Chubb. Nick Chubb isn't right, but it's not wrong.
No, that's wrong. I do not look like that.
You
That's
don't.
not me.
Yeah, you look
But
nothing
listen.
like him. That's no.
But listen. Mikal Bridges? Mikal Bridges?
I don't
Yeah,
think so. I don't
I
think so.
admit it.
This is the one. Honestly, I don't see this one as much as I do Chubbs, but we get this one a lot. These comments. Okay, this picture I see it. It's your beard, and like I guess the eyes a little bit. No, I guess or the mouth. I don't know.
Listen, I have no idea what it is. So
Going back and forth.
yeah.
I was saying Kevin Hart.
That's racist at that point. No,
Come on.
So it's Sindarius Thornwell. I don't. Who is,
Ew,
is that an
I
old-
know him.
That's an old NBA player, right?
I don't think he's that old. He's not
I don't
old.
know.
He's not that old. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't know now.
Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious.
Are you serious?
I haven't pulled up. You don't see it?
Yeah,
Wait,
Darius Thornwell, he
wait.
played for the Pelicans. Oh
Wait,
my
wait. Share
God,
your screen. Share your screen.
My bad.
All right, now. This doesn't look like me. This doesn't look like me.
They're
This
just
is
picking
not
every
me.
dude with your skin tone and a beard.
That is hilarious.
Oh, look at this picture.
Your skin tone, beard.
That's not me. That's not me.
This is
Donovan.
hilarious. That's not me.
Ancestry.com.
This is not me.
Okay, let's go back to this.
Please.
Back to the subject matter at hand. Are we going Thunder or 76ers?
I'm going 76ers.
I want to go Thunder.
I'm going Thunder too. Let's get Big Harden out of here.
Woo!
We're at the final four, y'all. We got 5 minutes left to the fourth quarter till the watch along starts. It's time to get to the nitty gritty. Nuggets versus Timberwolves. Everybody says the Timberwolves are uniquely equipped to guard Nikola Jokic. We saw a sneak peek of it last year. They didn't have McDaniels. They didn't have Nas Reed, the GOAT. Do we think they have a chance in the series this year?
They have a chance. They will not win. Nobody is equipped to guard Nikola Jokic because he's unguardable.
Facts.
So I'm
But
taking.
if anyone
I'm
is,
feeling like
it is them though.
I mean,
They
sure,
gave them
like
the
sure,
best fight in the
slow him
playoffs.
down, and he'll just score 32 points instead of 38 points. Like,
Yeah, he's the most equipped. That doesn't necessarily mean they're well equipped.
Yeah, that's true.
I think in the beginning of the season, before injuries really took over for the Nuggets, we saw their defense be like really fucking locked down for like the first 3 or 4 games, to a point where I feel like they can probably rekindle that in the playoff series. And if that's going to be the case, and it's like 2 elite defenses going at each other, and listen, we're saying they're well equipped to stop the Timberwolves are well equipped to stop the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are also well equipped to stop the Timberwolves. I think they have people that can throw at Anthony Edwards, KCP is undersized for that matchup, but he can do some things attacking, moving around screens. Aaron Gordon's a great defender. They have a big body in Jokic at the rim. I think they're also equipped to stop the Timberwolves offense. So at that point, who do you want to trust? And I feel like I got to lean towards the MVP, Nikola Jokic.
I'm definitely leaning towards the best player on the court for sure, and the more well-rounded team. But I'm going to think that this series is going to go to 6.
Are we all going Nuggets though?
Yeah.
I love how the chat can't even focus
let's
anymore. All they can talk about is who we look like.
Yeah, someone said I look like Lil Bill. That's crazy. You know how many times in my life I've been told, Lil Bill, shut up. Not close.
That's hilarious. All right, next one. Celtics versus Thunder in the Final Four. Do we have any hope that the Thunder can upend the Celtics?
Nah.
Don't let the Celtics get to you. Keep in mind, they're still the Celtics. They still have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum as their top 2 guys. Drew Holiday is not the most consistent playoff scorer, I'll tell you that. KP is KP. They still have the potential to be the old Celtics we know and love in the worst way possible.
In the worst way possible. That was a hilarious setup. Yeah, no. Even if that does end up being the case, I think their defense, they're going to give Shea hell, bro. He has so many bodies. Yes.
Nobody gives Shea hell.
Asar Thompson did.
Any team was going to give Shea hell. Yeah, he did give that man.
Asar Thompson isn't walking through those doors.
Yeah, that is true. He's not.
I just had to say it.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely taking the Celtics. I think this is one of the few teams in the league that just simply has more firepower, and they're more seasoned, of course, because they've been doing this shit for longer.
Let's take the Celtics.
OKC is good.
I know they're good.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm going to lean the Celtics too, but I'd have to think about it. I think OKC is going to surprise a lot of people in the playoffs this year. I don't know. We can go Celtics, but I think it's probably harder than most people would give them credit for.
Yeah, I think the OKC is going to surprise. What?
Someone said Donovan looks like Anthony Mackie, and that's another one we've heard before.
Who's that?
No, okay, listen. That one's I actually do take offense to that. Like, let's not.
Wait, why? Is he ugly or something, or what? Why?
No, I don't like Anthony Mackie. I'm not a fan of his.
You sound like. Wait, does he play football, Isaac?
No, he's an actor. He's Falcon from the MCU.
No, that's not who he is. He's Tupac.
Oh, Tupac, yeah. I'm Tupac. Is it so funny? All right, so I have this pulled up now. We're gonna dissect the how much Donovan looks like Anthony Mackie. Mo, I'm about to share my screen with you so you can have a part of this. Chat, let's go feature by feature and decide if this is accurate or not. How are y'all feeling?
Let's dissect
no.
This.
No.
Let's go ahead and dissect this.
Well, I see it in the way that I see Nick Chubb, where it's like not right, it's not true, but it's also not entirely wrong.
He's
William
black.
$3.
That's the reason why it's not
That's
entirely wrong.
He's
black.
No,
this doesn't look like him. It doesn't look like him. If I
this
see
whole
him,
exercise
Donovan,
is racist, and come on, man.
Honestly,
oh
it's just
God.
because everybody says
like
Donovan.
LeBron. Like,
yeah.
It's so funny because everybody says you have a million lookalikes, and it all boils down to that. You just have a generic face.
I would say like at least 40% of their lookalikes just boils down to that, and that just tells me some of the chat you might have to touch grass.
Not ducking these allegations.
Go outside.
Yeah.
Hello, William tipped $3. Best podcast out there. Thank you for making every week great. We appreciate you, William. Thank you for tuning in and watching every week. And now we need to get back to Anthony Mackie. Is there anything else we need to talk about here?
No. There's not anything to talk about.
If he had a beard, maybe I would see it more, but of course, again, black man beard. So I don't want to be lumped into that whole thing.
All right, we can move on. We're now in the grand finals. As expected, Nuggets versus Celtics.
Woo.
Pretty easily the favorites in both conferences, I think. Where do y'all stand on these?
Nuggets. Oh, man.
It's tough.
I think I might I'm probably going to lean the Nuggets. They've shown me literally no reason. They've given me no reason to not believe in them. If, like, The only thing that stopped them so far this season was the health of Jamal Murray, and now he's back. That's the only thing that will stop them in the future, in my mind. But in this case, I mean, they're all healthy. Yeah, give me the Denver Nuggets, especially if they
Tough.
get their defense back together too.
Yeah, it all comes down to Jamal Murray, right? Like he's been injured and they haven't been full strength. He's the deciding factor. Like he makes so much of a difference for them.
Yeah, exactly. Like the starting five is going pound to pound. Neither of these teams are necessarily deep whatsoever. They do have the Denver Nuggets do have Peyton Watson versus fucking who Sam Hauser coming off the bench, so the bench is a watch.
Hey,
So
Sam
I'm just
Hauser's kind of
focusing on.
nice. I kind of like Sam Hauser.
Hey, Payne Watson is nicer too. What do you mean?
True.
No, he's good.
Yeah,
He's good. He's good.
no, I would agree. The Nuggets definitely have the depth argument. It's just how much do you believe in playoff Porzingis making a big difference, stretching out these teams and making them play 5 out and defend the Celtics in space? They they couldn't really. A lot of teams, they talk about like you got to attack Jokic, put him in a pick and roll. Most of the time it's bullshit because he's a big body, can defend the rim better than you think. But if you stretch him out with a stretch five like Porzingis, who has legitimate range, you take him out of the equation, being at the rim. That's Jokic's best defensive strength, is being able to affect shots with his size. He does legitimately have some slow feet. He's a big guy. I think that could probably give him trouble if KP's healthy. Does that affect y'all's thinking at all?
Well, I
No.
mean, my thinking to start though was Boston.
Oh,
I
oh,
would, yeah, I'm the only one. I'm the only one because the chat is saying Denver. You guys are saying Denver. I guys, I'm all in on Boston this year.
I
I
can
think
tell.
that they're, I think that their top six is the best in the league. I think that although they might still have some of the playmaking issues down the stretch in games, I think that they have enough to overcome that now with Porzingis being able to like you said, add another element to their game while also fitting into the scheme that Missoula wants to do, which is very 3 point heavy. And so I like them. And with the perimeter defense of White and Holiday, I think they get it done.
Too bad, so sad. The chat is going 59% Denver
No,
Nuggets.
I know, I know. Too bad, so sad. I just had to say
That
my
was
piece.
hilarious.
No, I get it. They're going to be great. Again, it just comes down to who do you trust more when it all comes down to it, and how could I not pick the reigning Finals MVP? You know.
Exactly.
But there is some legitimate matchup stuff that is interesting. Like they have Drew Holiday and Derek White to throw at Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Those are two guards who are really good at fighting over screens and fighting through dribble handoffs, which is the core of what the Nuggets do with that two-man game. Those are two players that are uniquely equipped to handle that. Especially Drew Holiday can probably, you don't want him on Jokic, but if he has to get switched onto him, that's the guard you want on him the most. One of the better post defending guards in the league. They're not a terrible matchup for Denver. I'll say that. But either way, we're going with the Nuggets. Sorry, Donovan.
Yeah,
Too bad, so sad.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The Nuggets are your champions with the TD3 30 team NBA brackets. Is anybody surprised by this?
Nope. We all know when come to
Not
it. They are
surprised.
running the league. The league runs through them. To be honest.
KG tip $3. Appreciate you, KG. See your comment. Not gonna get you to let me say it out loud. How about that?
That's hilarious.
Someone's spamming Stephen A. Smith. I don't know why. Is that saying that's what
You
Donovan
know
looks
why.
like?
You know why? Someone said that I look like someone named Big X the Plug. Now, two before.
That's wrong, but it's funny when it's another person.
Low ISO cam. Oh, that's you.
I'm in shape.
All right. Calm down. Let's stop.
This doesn't look like me. Not even in
Move
the
on.
slightest. Different facial features. He has longer hair. Not even close.
That's great. Okay, next thing, this is the bracket. We see it. The Nuggets won as expected. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to watch along the fourth quarter of this game, but at the same time, we're going to do a Q&A. I posted on Twitter, told you guys to drop some questions, and we're going to answer them on stream. And that's what we're going to do for the remainder of the, not remainder, but for the next chunk while this game is finishing up. But first, I got to use the restroom. I'm going to go back to this angle. You guys entertain chat and answer their questions for a second.
All right.
Go ahead and do it. Chat.
Let's
I want
do
to
it.
see some live questions that we can go ahead and react to.
Yeah, let's
Someone
let's
said,
move off of this.
one question that I saw, someone said, can you throw in some skims with the PS5 giveaway?
Listen. That's not a bad idea, right? We could do that. We could send over some skims with the PS5. We're gonna have to discuss internally before we come to a conclusion. But I don't hate that.
Yeah, but before that even gets entertained, you watch it right now. Gotta go ahead and follow us on Twitter. We have like 5.5K. If every single one of y'all follow us on Twitter, we'll have 6K, and we're 4 more K to our 10K goal. And once we get 10K, y'all get a PS5 for the free.
Exactly.
So
who doesn't want a free PS5?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Exactly. So, someone said Isaac looks like Lord Farquaad. That's been someone said that before. It's hilariously accurate.
No, man. Listen, hey, Indiana is low key doing it.
Go fuck yourself.
I heard it.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Now it's just getting racist. Donovan is MLK. All right.
Exactly.
Martin Luther King is crazy. Man. We're gonna direct our attention to
Indiana. Listen, everybody, turn your attention to the game. Indiana's kind of running it up right now.
10-point lead.
Yeah.
As we watch that, let's answer these questions. Why did Donnie drop Bobby Portis in fantasy? Donovan, do you care to defend this pick?
Yeah, listen, Bobby Portis is one of my favorite players in the league. I've been a Bobby Portis fan for a long time, and I like having him. I like having him on my team. So vibes.
Wow.
So yeah.
Somebody in the chat said you kind of look like Bobby Portis.
Okay.
Now that is disgusting to say. That is disgusting to say.
Okay.
Gross.
Next one, Duffalo says, "Who has the best chance to be an all-time great?" Let's qualify all-time great as top 20 player in NBA history. Booker, Shea, Ant, or Luka?
Luka, that's
I think it's Luka.
He's done way more things in his career that's like top 20 all time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he has so many performances already.
Whew.
It's ridiculous.
Jaylen Brown just muscled Benedict Mathurin to the rim.
Oh, man.
That spacing is so crazy. They have all the space in the world under the rim when they have Cornet at center instead of KP2.
It's literally any point guard's dream. It's ridiculous.
Someone said I look like Jaime Jaquez Jr. That's just straight up racist.
Yeah, not even close.
I've been trying to tell y'all. You didn't want to listen.
Okay, but let's take out Luka from this question. Just Shea, Ant, and Booker. Out of those three, who has the chance to make it run to like top 20 all time?
Man,
I think if it's that, it's between Shea and Ant, and I think
Shea and Ant. You think Ant over Booker? Why is that?
he has more time in his career, and I think he has more time in his career to do like those insane things. You know, I don't think a lot of and when it comes to I think he has more time in his career, and he just seems more of like, I don't want to say a highlighty player, but he has, I don't know. I'm gonna lean towards those two more than Booker for some reason.
Just vibes. You think they're cooler?
Not even vibes. Not even vibes.
I think I'm going Ant, and the reason why is Ant has everything that you need to become like top 5 player in the world, do all that types of stuff, and his ability, if he wants to lock in defensively, like he can do that. I was like, I don't ever expect him to be like all defense or anything like that, but he has the tools to do it. And so in terms of like complete player, I think he is further along in his path than the other two, and being able to affect the game on both ends. So I'm going to.
Great question.
Okay. I see the projection. I feel like Booker is already like on the path to like being a superstar, so I feel like I would lean him. But I get it.
Can't be mad at that.
What player were you convinced was going to be great but turned out horrible? And vice versa, what's a player you thought was overrated but actually turned out amazing?
So Donovan or Isaac, why did you think Scotty Barnes was going to be great but ended up horrible?
I've always liked Scotty Barnes more than y'all do. This is a y'all thing.
Nah, man,
you guys have been the ones that calling him fucking Tyreek Evans. I've never been as much of a hater as y'all were.
Take that, you guys, turn it into Donovan. I just
listen. I was just saying what I saw. He had a very good rookie season, and then he didn't, and it looked like, hey, are we in trouble here? Did we overrate him? That's
Yeah.
all I was saying. He bounced
Okay.
back.
But to answer the question, I was convinced that Jarrett Culver was gonna be him, a two-way superstar, ball handler with the ball in his hands, great playmaker. That man did nothing in his NBA career. I can't even think of a defining part of his game because he had such a little impact in the league that I can't even really remember him being trash because he was just never on the court. It's crazy.
Yeah. I thought Cam Reddish, Jarrett Culver, I stayed 10 toes on that. Go back to my 2019 draft videos. It's so embarrassing. I was so hard on the Jarrett Culver train. So it's that. But to not double dip, I'm going to go ahead and say someone in that same draft class, Cam Reddish. I didn't say he was going to be the next Paul George, but I was like, yo, he's in that same vein, and he's exactly what the Atlanta Hawks needed, and he has been the complete opposite of that. He's not even yeah, nah.
I thought Jabari Parker was gonna change the league. Like I was all in on Jabari Parker, and then he just didn't. Like injuries and everything, stuff like that happened. It's just that was
not
that
changed.
was my. It wasn't. It stayed very much the same. So yeah,
the league was unaltered.
Jabari was my guy. Yeah.
Listen, speaking of Jabari Parker, I really thought Thon Maker was gonna change lives over there in Milwaukee alongside Giannis.
Oh, those Mike Korzemba videos got you,
bro. Mike swindled my ass, man. I was manipulated to hell. So Thon Maker was gonna be the one, but it is what it is.
Someone said Dame is slightly overrated and shouldn't be a top 75 player. Disagree. Dame's great.
He's fine.
Maybe
he's good.
You can have an argument that he shouldn't be top 75. Okay, whatever. But yeah, he's still an all-time great in my mind.
Who are y'all's most hated teams other than the Clippers? Who do y'all slander?
Who do I hate?
A team. Okay, so a team that I actively avoid to watch, and I probably I just really never been a huge fan of, is the Wizards. But at the same time, really, to be honest with you, it might be the Raptors.
I knew 100%. You hate the fuck out of the Raptors.
That's because of their fans.
Yeah, you hate the Raptors so much.
Yeah.
Bro, Miles Turner just tried to take Jason Tatum in the post and attack him like from the top of the key, push him down to the post one-on-one, and he looked like a deer, like just fucking throwing his legs around, just doing nothing. It was embarrassing. Luke Cornett blocked his shit.
It's embarrassing.
Whack. Let's see. Outside of the Clippers, I don't like the Lakers.
We know.
A lot of it is like.
Hold on, my bad. Yeah. Someone said Donovan looks like a Getty stock image.
That's crazy.
That's so funny.
My bad. Go on with your Lakers hate.
Nah, a lot of it is their fans, and then the other part of it is jealousy. Just because, like, as a Knicks fan, everybody's like, "Oh, you want to play in New York, and like stars want to play," and then we just like never got the stars, and it seems like the Lakers could be trash for 10 years, and everyone's still like, "Oh, I want to go be a Laker. I want to go do this," and I'm like, y'all should want to come to the other side. Like, please, just like come be a Knick. It would be so fun, but nobody ever wants to. So
yeah, y'all's not popping like that. It's fine.
It would be so fun.
Ridiculous.
What would be fun about coming to New York and being a Knick?
Everybody said no, but that's what gets me mad. Listen, that's what gets me mad. Is that exactly? That's what gets me mad is that everybody says I love playing in Madison Square Garden. It's my favorite arena. Their fans are so great. They always have so much respect for the game. It's awesome. Come play here 41 times a year. Come do it, right? If you really like it that much, right? There's spots. We'll gladly take you. And nobody wants to do it. And it's frustrating.
Someone said like Jack Harlow. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's outrageous. I also saw someone say you look like a white Jesus.
That's
hilarious.
That's funny. All right, I have two questions for you. What is your favorite player that was never at the All-Star level? Let's go with that one. That one question. Who is y'all's favorite non-All-Star?
Mo, you go first.
It's going to take me a little second to think about this, but over the last few years, someone who's been like my favorite non-All-Star, I'll say someone like Gerald Green, hella exciting to watch.
You always say his name wrong. Let's address this.
I don't care.
You said it on the pod a couple months ago. You said Gerald Green.
You played with him on 2K.
Hell yes, of course I play with him in 2K. Every single time he hits the free agent market, I'm swiping that man up for the low. 2.5 million, get on my team.
Chat, who is y'all's
But
favorite player? Chat, tell us your favorite players who were never all stars. Who are y'all favorite role players? Is it
Yeah.
Gerald Green? Have you ever met anybody named Gerald? Is that a thing you've encountered in real life?
Yeah, I actually have. I mean,
Is that how you say his name? I thought it was
No,
just
it's Gerald.
That's what I'm saying.
I met someone named Gerald before in fucking
They're
elementary
fake.
school, so it's like
It sounds like a Lord of
that's
the
what
Rings
I ran
name.
with. That's what I ran with. Also, Derek Favors. I love his game a lot too. It was
Oh, Derek Favors is nice. Caruso is a good pick. Someone just said that in the chat. Love Caruso. Lonzo Ball is obviously a good pick. Never quite made it to the All-Star level before his legs fell apart.
Yeah.
Alonzo Trier. What a cut. Oh, Jamal Murray.
Wow. Wow.
Jamal Murray is a
Alonzo
good pick.
Trier.
But Jamal Murray is a good pick because that man's clearly fucking all-star level. He just never got picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alonzo
THTR
Trier's
picked
Cam
Danny
Thomas before
Green.
Cam Thomas.
Danny Green is also my pick. I've gotten flamed before for saying I'm a big Danny Green fan as a role player.
Ew, you should. Who the hell says that publicly?
Exactly. Exactly.
Listen, I'm not
Fan
over here
of
buying
what?
his fucking jersey. I'm not over here watching Danny Green highlights, but he's a great role player. He has a lot to winning. What do you want from me?
Ew.
I loved having him on my team. It led to a championship.
I
Mikal
love
Bridges
Demon
is a good
Shumpert.
pick.
I love Demon Shumpert.
Shumpert's
Amon
guy.
Shumpert, nice.
That was my guy.
AR-15, good pick. There's just a lot of Lakers in the chat.
Omer Ashik. He was a solid dude,
Disgusting.
man. He was
That's a
a
hilarious
solid
pick.
dude.
That's actually nasty.
Yeah. he was
9
a
minutes
solid
left in this
dude back
game.
the
Indiana's
days.
up 4. Donovan, did you bet on this game?
I did bet on it.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Indiana.
You picked against your beloved Celtics?
Yes.
Tell us why.
Yes. I thought in a one-game scenario at home without Porzingis, I thought that the Pacers were going to be able to push the pace a little bit, and I figured it was going to get into a shootout. And right now I trust them in shootouts a little bit more, and I just didn't trust the.
You trust the
depth
Pacers
of-
more than the Celtics in a shootout?
right now against anybody in the league.
That's not
These
crazy
guys-
as hell to say at all.
Listen. They put up 150 like every 2
Oh, I
nights.
know. They're great.
Yeah.
Also, Porzingis is in there, which is a big difference.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said Kai Jones is his favorite non-All-Star. Love that. Good pick.
Okay.
Texas's finest. Don got the jersey on, representing.
No, it is. We're in the playoffs. They did the right thing. They did it. FSU
Love that.
sucks to suck. FSU really sucks to suck.
Next question. Ian Barnes says, who is the best 2K player out of you three? Me, it's not close.
Yeah, right. I whooped this man ass when I was in LA the other day, a couple months ago. Well, okay, so it's so weird. I would say when it comes to blacktop, I am, but when it comes to probably like online, it is embarrassing how bad I am when it comes to playing in rec league or whatever the hell it is.
Park.
2K Park.
Yeah, right.
Ass. I'm the
Listen.
worst ever. I can't do shit. The worst player
hilarious.
imaginable. Like, I am PJ Tucker of 2K, bro. It's ridiculous. Can't get rebounds. I can't shoot. I got like gum stuck to the bottom of my feet. Like, I play defense as if I play in defense and flip flops. I'm the worst.
Yeah, I play 2K pretty seriously. At this point of 2K, I play for like the first month of the year, and then I fall off because 2K's washed. But I've been playing it pretty, like, wrecking my career pretty seriously for a while. So when I play, I'm like the point guard, and I'm a cheeser. I do shit like normally. Taking Mo to the wreck is hilarious. It's like taking your little brother.
It's the worst.
That's disrespectful, but it's accurate.
He made a 6'6" shooting guard that can do a little bit of everything with the
Point
ball in his
guard.
hands. But
worse.
you play shooting guard. You're the 2. I'm usually the 1. I'm 6'4". He has like an 83 3-pointer. He has a solid driving stats. He's a mid range. This man insists on sitting in the dunker spot and taking standing layups every single time he touches the ball.
I act like I'm Aaron Gordon or Bruce Brown, bro. It's sad. It's sad. I think it just feels completely different, and I've never grown up to be an online player. Like I'm a my leaguer to the core, to the heart, and I play my career. Online is not my lane. Never will be. Never has been.
Alex G says, what do y'all think of the ceiling of teams like OKC and Minnesota? We talked about them a little bit in the bracket. Okay, so they can both make the conference finals, right?
Yes.
Mo?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Can they make the finals?
No. If either of those teams
Minnesota
were to,
can. Minnesota
would-
can,
yeah,
which is
I would
crazy
lean
to
that way.
say.
I would lean
So-
that way for sure.
That means you think there's a non-zero chance they can beat the Nuggets, Suns, all those teams?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a world
Non-zero,
in that.
yes. It's a
Yeah,
non-zero
there's a
chance.
world in that because Rudy Gobert is having an insane year, one of the best defensive years of his career, and so man, he's moving a lot. He's moving a lot.
Yeah, I think they can both make the conference finals not their ceiling is definitely conference finals. Minnesota has a when you say ceiling, do you think that means like there's at least a tiny chance? Because I don't think it's super
Sure.
likely that Minnesota makes the finals in the sense that like I'm not going to predict that or think it's like a super realistic outcome, but it's possible.
Yes,
So
it is.
like
It is.
as a
It is
5%
possible.
chance to make the finals.
Yeah. If
I'd be
every
comfortable.
yeah
I'm
yeah
comfortable.
if everything goes right for them, there there is a possibility that they can make the finals.
Okay. Someone said, "Who's the best baller of y'all three in real life?" Not
Isaac.
me. I'll tell you that. Not me.
Well, I
Donovan.
would say not you. Show us your before all that. Isaac, show us what your jump shot form looks like.
I'm just stand back there and just shoot. I can't do it without a ball in my hand.
No, you
I
know what?
always think about this.
Just hit us with one of these, and that'll tell us everything. Just do it. Show us your form.
Anyways, Donovan, are you confident you can
Oh my
beat Mo
god!
with the sizes?
Oh my god! You can't show us your form. You
No,
gonna
keep it a
know
secret
You got the
till I
joke
pull it
keeper
out.
or what?
No, I haven't touched a basketball in like 2 years.
That's
Since I graduated college, I don't think I've actually played basketball since then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Donovan, are you confident you can beat Mo despite the size difference?
I have beaten Mo. I've done it.
Oh, tell the people about it.
We played 3 games when we were in LA, and Mo got the first one, and then I got the next 2. My 3-point shot, I used to be like 4 years ago when I was playing like a lot every day. My 3-point shot used to be very good. That has gone away. I work primarily in the mid range right now, but I can beat Mo. It's tough. Most strong. It's like, listen, those times I just put my head down and try to go to the rim, straight brick wall. Like it just wasn't working. I had to figure out another way.
Yeah, Mo, what are the vitals? Tell people the physicals.
The physicals. What do you mean by that?
Combine stats.
Whatever.
Combine
I'm
stats.
6 foot whatever. I got a 6'4" or 5 wingspan. In basketball shoes, I'm a legit 6'2". I can jump. But one thing I can say during those games, even the first game, as soon as I touched the ball, Gatorade side straight blinking. I was on the entire game. So first game I won, whatever, cool. Second game I get off to a hot start, if you remember, Donovan, and then I just start settling. Third game I got off to a good start too, and then I just start settling, and I'm just like, I'm done. So I got like no stamina whatsoever, or I had no stamina. Now we do though.
Oh, now you got your stamina back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
That's good.
And I took that loss personally, Donovan. Let's see what you talk about now. I would say Donovan's player. What would you say your player comparison is? Is Donovan.
I have no idea. At the time, you said Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's good,
but like, I don't know. I think just because of like my size and my 3-point shooting ability right now, I'm probably like Pat Bev with the little midi.
That's crazy.
Pat Bev with the
Pat
midi
Bev
is
says
crazy.
plays the ugly brand of basketball. Ew.
I don't think I play pretty basketball. I think I just like try very hard. I run around a lot. So that's where I think I'm at. Yeah.
Someone said, Isaac, are you balding? Do I look like I'm balding? The longest hair I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, man. Flex the hair. What products do you use, Isaac?
I forget the brand. T3 leave-in conditioner.
Oh no, free promo.
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Who wins the in-season tournament? Listen, we're watching it right now, reacting to the first game. Who's your prediction for who's winning it all?
The New York Knicks will win a championship this year.
An in-season tournament championship?
We're winning it, and because the Knicks win it, it will then have legitimacy, and I will appreciate it. So yeah.
Yawn. Mo, who you got winning?
Man, I said this last year when it was first introduced. I was like, yo, this tournament is for a team like the Orlando Magic, and I might either stick to them or the Indiana Pacers. Like this is so good. I think teams like the Orlando Magic and the Indiana Pacers are going to give their fucking all. This is like a good middle of the pack team.
Honestly, the Pacers is a good choice because the Pacers, they're up by 3 right now with 6.5 minutes left over the Celtics. Yeah. If they can get the Celtics out of here and what they play like the Knicks next round, that's not a hard path to get to the finals.
Yeah. I agree.
Comparatively,
Sure.
if you're in the West, you have a harder path right now than the teams in the East.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lean Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton's on a fucking tear right now.
He's so good.
We haven't
bro.
seen basketball like this in, I don't want to say too long because we witnessed Steph Curry do some unbelievable shit, but no one expected Tyrese to be like this year.
Chat, spam who you think's gonna win. I want to know who y'all think. Who's your pick? Someone said I want the Pacers to win. See, there's a lot of Pacers fans in the chat today. You guys are really fucking with Tyrese Halliburton. Someone said it's time for Crayon Eaters to rejoice. It's always time for Crayon Eaters to rejoice.
Thanks.
Right, next question, where are we going? Is there anything Curry could do to become the GOAT? No. Win a bunch of championships and be good until he's like 45 or something? Like, Curry would need crazy longevity and to just keep winning chips, which is looking more and more unlikely by the day.
Yeah, how many rings does he have? 3 right now, right?
4.
4 rings. Yeah, he would have to win like 3 more rings.
He has to get 7 rings.
Yeah, he has to have 7 rings in order for him to be like, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy if Curry got to 7 rings.
That would be the most insane.
He just rattled off a 3-peat at 36.
That'd be nuts.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, he would have to be the GOAT.
Facts. Him and Moses Moody going nuts. What star player plays the worst brand of basketball? I hate these questions. People are just asking because he has a fucking Jokic profile pic. He wants to say Joel Embiid. Everybody wants to shit on Joel Embiid's brand of basketball.
That is hilarious.
It's purely agenda pushing. I do not hate watching Joel Embiid. People are such crybabies about the free throw things. I don't know where y'all stand on this. I get it. It's boring, but people act like he's committing a felony and like he's just trash, and it's such crybaby bullshit. Donovan, I feel like you're probably on the other side.
I mean, like, I can see both ways. I don't I don't think Embiid should go to jail or anything, but it is a very annoying brand of basketball. I think whenever you see stars, even because there's a lot of stars that get to the line a lot and they're not free throw hunting, and there's a lot of times where you feel like Embiid is hunting for the foul, and that's something different than just drawing the foul. And at that point, that's when you start being like, bro, you're too big to be doing this. Like, just play for real and let's just see what happens. But you're actually like searching for it.
Yeah, no, me personally, I don't genuinely hate it at all because I think, well, I mean, it's of course annoying and sometimes it can look embarrassing or whatever. And although I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you should be in jail, sometimes I'm like, bro, you should at least get probation because this is ridiculous. You have no right to do this. But regardless of the fact, I think someone who has like an annoying brand of ball to watch, I would say is like maybe Jalen Green, but he's not a star player at all. But he did have those star player expectations, and seeing someone who doesn't rebound well, not a playmaker, and he just plays LA Fitness brand of basketball is just like, it's just the worst thing ever to see. It's the worst.
LA Fitness is hilarious.
Yeah.
What is happening to the Golden State Warriors? Listen, we talked about them at length on the last episode of the podcast. They are old, have no players besides Steph Curry that can get to the rim. They have a washed-up shooting guard that thinks he's still in his prime. Draymond Green can't stop punching motherfuckers. Steve Kerr loves Draymond Green and Clay enough that he's not going to bench him. He's not going to let his young guys that actually have some juice be empowered. It's hard to win games. You're not particularly good defensively. You don't get out in transition. You don't get to the rim. You're just kind of reliant on jump shots. They are right now what people said they were in 2015 when they were first coming on the scene, and people were like, you can't win with a jump shooting team. That was bullshit because they were great at everything. They're kind of becoming that part that the haters always said they were.
Yeah, man. Listen, the run's over. The run's over.
Damn.
It's over.
Listen, 98 right now in this game, 4 minutes left.
Wow. Okay.
It's getting close. Yeah, listen, the Celtics are making a push.
You're going to have to keep me updated because I am a minute and a half behind you.
Refresh your stream. Like, this is a good game.
I thought that was Trench Man, Donovan. What the hell's going on?
I can't.
All right, next one. Any ideas on making the in-season of... let's see, on the scoreboard people are seeing on stream right now, it's at 4:19. My game's at 4:30.
Okay, cool.
All right, let me see if I can find something else.
Ooh, the Celtics take the lead. They're up by 1.
No.
Listen, this is a close game. The Celtics might knock the Pacers out. Everyone's loving the Pacers and trying to get a run in the tourney. The Celtics might ruin their night.
Jaylen Brown is hooping.
Facts. Someone says, any ideas on making the in-season tournament better? Chat, what do y'all think? I want to hear y'all with this. What do y'all think the in-season tournament needs to be better? Donovan, I know you got some ideas. It's Donovan ISO.
There's,
ISO time. Donovan,
I
go
love
crazy.
this. I've been thinking about this a lot. I think that a couple more games need to be added. I think for the group stage, so only be 4 games. It feels a little short, and also like we're already in December and Christmas is around the corner. But I do want to see this go maybe a little bit longer, just because it just like the season starts and then boom, we have tournament games. So I think we can change that. And the stakes I think can be altered just a little bit in terms of like what the reward is. I think the team that wins should have some type of prize in terms of like their standing for the actual playoffs. If all of this is building towards the NBA finals and the NBA playoffs. So there's a couple things. Also, no more red courts. It hurts my eyes. It's very hard to watch. So
red courts are terrible. Yeah, I think all that's fair. I think there's enough games right now for my liking, but more group play games wouldn't hurt. I think that is a W take. Hit it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
Cool.
I agree with that.
Listen, 4 minutes left. Pacers up by 2.
Okay.
Who do y'all want to win? Do you want to see the Celtics advance?
To be honest,
No.
I want to. Yeah, it's all about excitement. And right now, I think the Indiana Pacers, I don't want to say are the more exciting team, but it will be a more exciting headline to see them go out and do their thing.
And Halliburton has a triple-double.
God, man. You know what? When I was thinking about Tyrese Halliburton, whenever I think about Tyrese,
Did they just lag out of the stream? Am I not? Oop.
I see you now.
My bad. I actually kicked y'all out of the stream for a second. The chat must have been like, what's going on? I don't know what just happened.
Wow. That's hilarious.
Yeah, keep going.
But I was going on a mini rant about Tyrese Halliburton and his greatness, and I'm like, yo, like when I think about Tyrese Halliburton, I think that he is the version of Lonzo Ball that everyone expected to be. Minus the defense, of course, no one ever expected Lonzo to be a defender, but the type of shooter that he was, the facilitator that he is, and how fast he plays, of course, the height too, and helps that he's light skinned too. That was supposed to be peak Lonzo, you know. But that could be just LaMelo.
I never thought about him as like what Lonzo should have been. That's a good point though, because Lonzo always had the unorthodox jump shot, which was always going to be a thing. But people, in college, it went in. That's Tyrese Halliburton. It continued to go in the finals. I mean, in the NBA, Tyrese Halliburton is top 5 passer in the league. We thought Lonzo would be too. Tyrese Halliburton can get to the rim and use that passing, even though it's not his biggest strength. Lonzo can't. The only difference is Lonzo was an elite defender, and Tyrese Halliburton will never be that.
Well, but in college, though, no one was ever raving about Lonzo's defense particularly. That just happened to be something that stuck in the NBA because he needed a way to be productive and stay on the court and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that holds to be true.
True.
All right, next question. Where are we going? If you put DeAndre Ayton in the 1950s, would he be known as a top 50 player ever?
No.
That's so disrespectful. No, so many teams back then. Hell no.
You don't think Ayton could dominate the 50s?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he has it in him to dominate.
Yeah.
The 50s?
He
doesn't have it.
Chat. How many points
or whatever they're paying NBA players, and he would be out doing the wildest things. No.
Chat. How many points per game would DeAndre Ayton average in 1954? Tell me that, chat. Ooh, they just ran a nice Jaylen Brown, Derek White pick and roll to tie the game at 101.
Saw that.
That's my favorite thing the Celtics do. They run a lot of small pick and rolls, which they have the luxury of doing when their center can space out to the three-point line. That's really hard to defend whenever you have like Benedict Mathurin and Buddy Hield up there.
Okay, Buddy.
I know, taking Derek White to the rim. Buddy Hield does not have that much in his bag in that way, but when he does do it, when he pulls stuff up besides a three-point shot like that and gets to the rim, you get convinced that like this guy is a guy every contender needs on their team.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a flagrant?
No.
They're gonna review that for a flagrant.
Well, this is a close game, bro. It's about to be 2-minute drill with single-digit games. This is great. Chat, if you're not watching this game, you gotta lock in and watch this with the chat. Pull up this game and react. Oh, people are spamming what DeAndre Ayton would average still. People are saying 40, 45.
He's never doing that.
Bro, right now he averages like 10 on the Portland Trailblazers. He might average a cool 15.
Okay, that should not be a flagrant. They might review it because his arm was around his neck. Okay, never mind. They're not doing that.
Yeah. Do you think
All
if
right,
the
cool.
Warriors made a move for Cat or another stretch five, they could make a push for the playoffs? Well, they're going to make the
Yes.
playoffs regardless still, I think. But could they be a contender with a stretch five? Let's take out Cat because they're not going to trade Cat. But if they went out and got a stretch five, do you think that would change the Warriors?
It depends who the stretch five is.
True.
But
Obviously.
but they need but they need. I'm gonna say yes. I think that they need a switch from whatever that they're doing right now, and a little bit more life, a little bit more variance in their offense would be very helpful. And if you can give Steph more space to drive, Wiggins more space to drive, it'll be very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Like I'm just thinking random player who's like I don't think he'll ever be traded, but like let's say if someone like Wendell Carter Jr. or whatever was to be traded to the Warriors, I think they're done for it, to be honest with
Ooh,
you.
Wendell
No
Carter
matter
on the
what.
Warriors would be sick. He can pass a little bit out of the high post.
Yeah.
He can be a little bit of a
Yeah.
hub in their system. I can see him executing those dribble handoffs. And listen, they're
Yeah.
winning games without him right now. Goga and Mo Wagner are cooking.
Mm.
Would the Magic
Ooh.
see Wendell's expendable? Ooh,
Jason
They would
Tatum,
only
tough
see
jumper.
him expendable. I hate that, bro. I hate that my stream is behind, bro. This is sick. I just got to the parts where when Jalen Brown blocked whoever that was.
oh my goodness,
Someone said
Yeah,
Vooch on the Warriors. Would you want to see Nikola Vucevic?
that could work. But I mean, the defense is already terrible, and Vooch would be
Ooh, Tyrese Halliburton gets the line 105, 105.
a minute 42 left. Listen, we're here.
The funny part is this fucking scoreboard that chat sees on screen right now is ahead of where the TNT stream is.
That is hilarious.
No facts.
So I see the score and I just know what's about to happen.
I'm not looking at the score. I'm locked in on my stream. Trying to be surprised. No, this is gonna be great.
I love seeing Bruce Brown thrive on another team. Whatever he got paid, I saw a path to him being like, quote unquote. Oh my God, Tyrese Halliburton hit a crazy three.
Did he?
Bro, he's-
Damn it, man! I can't enjoy this damn game.
Listen, in 5 minutes, you're gonna go crazy.
What a shot, bro.
Wow.
133 left. Tyrese Halliburton with the and 1-3.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Now I gotta see how this bitch unfolds. Why am I so late?
This man is nice. Oh my
He's
God.
disgusting.
Okay, we're
Oh,
cutting off the
man.
Q&A and we're cutting straight to the
To the feed. Yeah.
to the feed. Let's
the
go
game.
straight to the play-by-play.
Oh my god! That's what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's
I'm
going
so
for
late.
it.
Straight to the game cast. Both reacting
Oh.
literally 2 minutes later.
Oh, god.
This is
that's
great.
crazy.
Yeah, the game cast y'all see on screen right now is ahead of us, but we're watching.
Listen,
Jason
man,
Tatum
if
tries a
Tatum-
three.
Golly.
See, they have so
He
much
need-
spacing, and Tatum is still pulling threes with the game on the line. Like you gotta. That's the biggest
You
downside
have
I
to
see with the
try,
Celtics. Yeah, like the Celtics are so 3-point happy, and when it goes in, it makes them unstoppable. But you got to get to the rim in clutch positions, and like,
Oh, so bad.
oh, Tyrese with the turnover.
Lucky. It hit the line.
Oh, okay.
This game is a hood classic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
No,
Chat, who do
yeah,
y'all think
no.
will win this game, Chad? Who do y'all want to see win this game? It's looking like
Yeah.
Indiana's gonna pull it out. Right? Do y'all want to see Indiana advance?
Yes. Let's see it.
Someone said Tatum is top 5.
Listen, he's not showing it
Top
tonight.
five
And,
airlines for sure.
and if we're being
I
real,
don't know
oh,
about
buddy.
basketball players.
Woo!
Oh, that's the dagger. Buddy healed. 54 seconds left. Goes up by 7.
But
Hey.
I gotta see how this
Yeah,
unfolds.
okay, y'all know the meme where like when the Timberwolves won the playing game and they like jump on the stanchion and
Yeah.
everything. I need that tonight. 'Cause it's one of my favorite NBA videos. They are running away with this.
Oh, 1-4. Dude, they are flooding the Celtics in the last minute.
Are you serious, bro? God
Dagger.
damn it! I'm sick to my
Wow.
stomach.
Hey, all y'all in the chat earlier who were going hard for the Pacers, y'all were rocking with Tyrese. You wanted them to win this bracket we did.
Wow,
You are
wow.
validated, vindicated.
W take for y'all.
Fact.
Wow.
W take. Spam it up.
We have the Celtics in the final of our bracket.
I want y'all to
They're
spam.
gonna lose.
Question: where do y'all rank Tyrese Halliburton right now? I want you to spam where he's ranked. Is he top 10? I don't know about that. Is he top 20? He's definitely top 30. Definitely top 25. Are we getting him top 20 already?
Ooh, he has to be top 20.
He has to be top 20.
top 20 this season. There's no way in hell you can name me. You can't put his name in there. He fits on that. Oh my goodness, bro. This game is so over.
People are saying Tyrese for MVP. Wow.
Listen, they're giving
No,
out.
this
They're
is
giving out
insane.
a tournament MVP. Tyrese has been going stupid for every tournament game. He can have a case. Right now he has 26 points, 13 assists, and 10 rebounds. Someone spamming the top 6 player, top 12 player.
You know who hasn't been going crazy though in the tournament?
Who?
Tatum.
Tatum has 30 points right now, 12 for 25 from the field, 12 rebounds, 6 assists.
Coming into the game, he was averaging 20 in tournament games. He was averaging 21 points. He was shooting like 20% or something like that from 3. And now he's out here.
Drew Holiday's 3 for 9 from the field. Standard playoff Drew Holiday.
We're calling this a playoff game?
Kind of is.
I just want to
know. Low key. I mean, it's different. It's not the playoffs, but it's, similar environments.
Yeah, this is for sure classic Drew Holiday. Damn.
Brick.
He's a top 15, top 1. Somebody really loves Tyrese Halliburton. That's why he's the GOAT. Shout out Mo Hoops. That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah, man, Tyrese Halliburton is good. So it seems like the chat consensus is Tyrese is a top 15 player. I can rock with that.
Okay.
Is he a top 6 point guard?
Top 6 point
top
guard?
6 for sure. I don't even know the names in my head, but I'm saying yes.
He's top 6 point guard. Easy.
Okay, chat, let us know. Is he top 5 point guard? Tyrese Halliburton, top 5 point guard or not?
That's not the question. The question is he a top 3 point guard?
Ooh. So what? 1 and 2 are Steph and Luka?
Is it Steph, Luka, and then Tyrese?
Damn.
That's the actual conversation because he's definitely in that next tier of Shea, Dame, Tyrese, right? All that, like he's there. Is he better than those guys? Is the question.
Shea's a tough one. I feel like Shea deserves a credit still, but if Tyrese does this for a whole season and doesn't slow down, convos will be had. I can assure you.
Yeah, if he does this in the postseason, convos especially will be had. Like that's all that's weighing in for me now. I know we haven't seen Shea in the postseason, played in a playing game or whatever, but I'm honestly waiting for those. That'll help clear the air for me right now.
No, if he does this in the playoffs, we're not just having Shea conversations. We're having like top 10 player superstar conversations if he keeps doing this.
Yeah, easily.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, they didn't have KP, so that's a thing, but he got the best team in the league right now out of here.
I can't believe Drew Holiday sat there and just let Sam Hauser outplay him. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Drew Holiday played good defense. He did his Drew Holiday things. You can't expect him to score. He's just not good at it.
Ooh, 3 for 9. There we go. Cook.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny because whenever they made that trade, I remember we were talking about before they made that trade, we were talking about how they need a point guard, they need a playmaker. And when they did that trade, I remember Donovan was like, they got him. I don't think Drew Holiday has solved that problem for them. I think they still are very reliant on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown creation with the ball in their hands, which we've seen in the past. They at times don't have the playmaking ability to really drive high level offense in the most high leverage situations. I don't think that's changed with the bringing in Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like whenever you think of Drew Holiday, his best asset is like, okay, cool defense, nice scoring, and like almost, I don't want to say an afterthought because he's not a bad passer or orchestrator, but like even on a team like the Milwaukee Bucks, the number one orchestrator when things got crazy, when you need someone to help set the table and organize the offense, was fucking Chris Middleton, in my opinion. So
let's look at the team stats for this game.
Okay, I get that. I did think that Drew is a step up from playmaking from Smart.
Definitely.
And
I don't know if that's definite, but continue.
I mean, I also like, and again, this might be something that is just 100% based off of like feel and eye test, but I just don't feel comfortable with Marcus Smart being the one who it always felt like at the end of the game, the ball found him again, and he's very erratic. And so that aspect and that feeling of like, hey, game's on the line, somehow Marcus Smart is open with a 3, I just wouldn't want the ball to be in his hands, and I'd rather it be in Drew Holiday's hands. And so that's why I felt that they upgraded. Also on top of the fact that Drew's a better defender than Marcus.
Jaylen Brown 3. It's a 4-point game with 12 seconds left. Maybe he's not over.
Fine.
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's fine. 10 seconds left. They're gonna play the foul game. But yeah, looking at the stats for the game comparison, similar field goal percentages. The real problem is Boston was 12 and 41 from three. We talked about it at volume.
This is what they do.
They live and die by the three, and tonight they died by it. When the Pacers are the top offense in the league, and they're hitting 46% of the threes, and you're only 12 for 41 from three, you get up more than they did, but you only make 12 of them. It's just hard to win that math game unless you're really locking up on defense. And you can't lock up a team like the Pacers who are just going to run and gun you, make it a shootout. You're not going to lock them up. It's impossible.
And this is in a one-game tournament. Yeah, in a one-game tournament, this is what happens. I think in a 7-game series, the Celtics are willing to bet, hey, over 7 games, we can do this 4 times. Like, our shooting is going to normalize in that sample size. But again, like right now, like you said, it's one game, and you go 12 for 41, and you're out of here, and it's over. And so, yeah, they don't. I wonder what their counter is in terms of like, hey, if this is not working, where are we going? Again, they also don't have Porzingis, which is
big deal, huge
today.
deal.
Yeah,
at times Porzingis has been their second best player.
Wow.
Middle and third.
What do you see now?
Don't worry, y'all. The game's over. It's on the screen right now. The game's over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
119, 112. We can keep going. But yeah, I mean, like
the Indiana Pacers. Wow.
Shout out. Moving on. Shout out the Pacers. Shout out Tyrese Halliburton.
Donovan only happy because they won his ass some money.
Fact. Donovan won $15.
Haircut is paid.
Listen, plus 185 underdogs.
Love it. Listen, the Celtics out-rebounded them a lot. 56-41. They 9 blocks, or was that 14 blocks, 14 stocks to 12. Ooh, the Celtics had 18 turnovers to Indiana 6. And again, we talked about this is a team that lives and dies by the three. Also a team, like we just said, not a lot of passing ability. That leads to a lot of turnovers when your 2 best ball handlers are wing scorers that aren't natural passers. You put that against the other side when you have Tyrese Halliburton, the best game manager in the league, probably the best passer outside of Jokic right now.
What did he do?
He waited until there was 0.6 seconds left and then shot a 3 and knocked it in. So they just won 122 to 112. Even though that hilarious. Point differential does not matter anymore.
That is hilarious. He is so petty.
No, Jason Tatum was about to be crying at the podium. He was talking about it before. Man. He's about to be pissed.
That's the stupidest shit ever, man.
Good for
like I said, what was I saying? Yeah, man, 18 turnovers to 6. You're a team full of bad passers versus Tyrese Halliburton, who's the best point guard passer in the league right now besides Luka. That's going to be an issue for the Celtics. Maybe KP is a difference. They can outshoot you. It doesn't matter, but that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, exactly, man. But you can't, from a team building standpoint, you can't be too upset with the Celtics. They believe in what they believe in. They're 10 toes down on Jaylen Brown, and they're just trying to do everything possible to maximize their team. And it's up to those 2 players to bring them home. You know.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, man. This game's over. The next one's about to start soon. I think this is the place we end the stream. Y'all guys go watch the next in-season tournament game. We're going to be talking about it on this week's pod as well as the finals. So I need y'all to lock in. Everybody, all the Crayon Eaters in the chat, watch the in-season tournament. Come with your thoughts because we want to see y'all in the comment section of the next pod. Tell us what you think about all these games. And yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I think it's the end of the stream.
Go ahead and do all that. Yeah, end of the stream. But before we leave, real quick, 2 seconds. I'm trying to save y'all. Follow us on Twitter. There's 500 of you right now. If 500 of you were to go ahead and follow us, that would take us to 6,000 followers on Twitter. 10,000 followers on Twitter, we are giving away a PS5. Free. Also, Isaac, we have a board meeting in a couple of days between the 3 of us. Someone suggested that we deliver Skims alongside it.
That is
so we're going to have to take it. We're going to have to take it to the top, and I'll discuss it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see.
And you'll know.
We'll see the small council thinks. We'll bring it by them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, right. This is a hilarious stream. We got a lot of good nicknames out of this. Mo Cheeks. We don't got to say Donovan's again. Bring this energy every stream. Yeah, we want to see more nicknames. Bring this energy every time. We'll see y'all later.
See y'all Wednesday.